Is Chicago still street capital? Didn't make the seat time edit. Stunt rides, do people pay back the person pumping them gas later? Example, 4+ sharing a pump. Ronnie Rides asks, what do you do as a job? Alright guys, what is up? It is your least favorite motovlogger, Brian636 here. Coming to you from Chicago in the middle of December, and it's freaking 65 degrees out. So it is a weekday, so we weren't able to get many guys with us today, but we do have my good friend Billy on the 0304 and my guy Jordan on the red Grom. I took on some questions yet again from Instagram, picked out a couple because it was only up for about an hour, and we're going to ride around, go see if we can find some more friends, and I'll get to answering some of these questions today. And of course, we are on the beautiful Harley Davidson Roadster that I haven't ridden in quite some time, and I know quite a few people have been demanding it, so let's get to it. I didn't say it was perfect conditions out, boys. It's pretty wet and windy out here. Yeesh. Billy's got such a clean 0304, man. He bought that thing like all stock. All right, guys, I'm not going to beat around the bush much here. Let's get right into this one. Julio X asks, what do you think the future of stunting with all the electric bikes to come in the near future? Well, Julio, literally sounds like you were just at our little meetup there, because that's exactly what we were talking about, is the future of electric motorcycles and cars in the coming years here. California has already put in place like an order that I think all their vehicles have to be electric by 2035 or maybe 2030. So you know it's coming down the pipeline. Now, as far as my experience on electric bikes, I went and saw Benjamin Baldini and I think Nick Apex in Vegas, Cirque du Soleil in Vegas on electric motorcycles, because actual gas motors were not allowed inside the casino. We're in the Austin neighborhood right now. Beautiful, beautiful little neighborhood here on the west side. It's actually Chicago's most deadly neighborhood for like, I don't know, 5 years in a row. Can you hear me? Plenty of artwork out here too. But back to the original question there. So after seeing their show in person like that, and seeing some of the tricks that they were doing, which is literally everything from like watchtowers to stoppies, every type of circle wheelie variation, that gave me a lot of hope for electronic motorcycles in the near future. My only concern as far as the average street rider goes is the noise that these bikes make. Whenever we're lane splitting, we're already such a small thing on the road compared to cars. We need every little decibel for people to hopefully notice us and not just let us go into their blind spot. Every time a car hits a bike, it's always the same thing. I didn't see them. Well, a lot of times they can hear you though. So whenever we're lane splitting, if you watch us, one of us is normally on the throttle. Just a little bum, bum, bum. Do that blip, blip, just to let cars around us know that we're here, you know? So that's my main concern as far as street riding goes. Now, for the lots and shows, especially a secret lot at a business that might just not be open and you don't want the cops to come, I think an electric motorcycle will be absolutely phenomenal. No noise pollution and no pollution, period. That's awesome. But street riding, I really do like having the noise effect there, so other drivers can hopefully see me on my bike. Great question, Julio. Taco Streets asks, while in the military, did you take any advanced riding courses? Tanks up. Okay, got it. So he's a tanker. Great question, Taco. Now, as you know, or anyone in the military knows, you have to take a basic MSF riding course in the military just to operate, and you have to wear a lot more extra gear just to get on base. There's a lot of safety precautions that they put into the military for obvious reasons. They dump hundreds of thousands, if not some of these special forces guys, millions of dollars worth of training into you. What a stupid way to lose your investment by losing one of your soldiers to a motorcycle accident. So yes, the military offers a lot of advanced riding courses, and I did take advantage of them. I went to a lot of their track days. I went to the advanced riders course up in Buttonwillow, and I think I went to another course out of Chuckwalla, which is out in the deserts of California. And I did a lot of track days out there. That was something that my unit especially focused on a lot. We had quite a few guys go down in motorcycle accidents over the course of a 3-4 year time span. So yes, I did take advantage of a lot of those advanced riding schools that the Marine Corps did offer out in California when we had the time to and the weekends off or whatever. Yeah, absolutely. And yes, I can honestly say a lot of those techniques, even though they were a lot of track riding and mountains and stuff like that, a lot of those techniques help me to this day, man. They really do, subconsciously. And all my guys who are still in, try to take advantage of those courses if you got the time and your job allows you to. Big question, Taco. His tires are barely catching traction because it's kind of wet out. Ooh, with the white Air Forces on too? My guy's too flexed. Those are OEM fairings, OEM frame. I'll take another question here. Lean Back Bryce asks, moving from New Hampshire to Chicago for college. Tips for finding people to ride with. So Bryce, great question, man. I'm gonna go ahead and put myself in your shoes really quick. If I'm brand new to maybe not riding, but the scene here in Chicago, what I would do first was probably be follow a couple of the Chicago stunt riders. I don't even probably have to really name names, but you can start you can start with guys like Luke, Eli, 2-6, Straight Famous. There's so many, man. Hood Stunts, Supreme Stunts. There's so many stunters out here. I would probably hit them with a follow, and I would probably reach out to them from springtime, because the wintertime the rides are a little bit sporadic. See if I could find out some more information. And I would also definitely come to some of the kickbacks like the lot. I would come to something like Mini Monday. If you have a Mini, I would just start coming to rides. You're gonna meet the guys. You're gonna realize, you know, who you want in your circle, who you don't. You know, what type of riding style and person fits you best. You know, it's just like anything in life. It's making friends. Seeing who you click with, who you drive with, and who you don't. I love riding with Billy. I wish I got to ride with him more. He lives a little bit farther away, so I don't get to ride with him as much, but there's not many guys here that I would steer you away from in the stunt scene, man. We got a good group of guys. So I look forward to riding with you, brother. I'll see you soon. I've gone this far without doing a wheelie. I guess I better do something, huh? Brian, you've gotten so boring. Swerve it a little bit. She sounds good. You guys are like ADD children. If I don't do enough wheelies for you in a vlog, people start hating on me, saying I'm getting old. I see it down in the comments. I still love you guys though. I'm just getting old for this. Oh, okay. Go. Yeah, go grab it. My guy just dropped his phone. I guess when we're waiting for him to go get his phone, I'll take another question. Did someone get you into riding, or was it self-found? Asks Caesar LB. Caesar Pounds? I don't know what the hell that means. I think that was something I was kind of born into with my family. My little brother and I were probably 3-4 years old, taking our bikes off jumps and shit like that. Something my mom took our training wheels off and forced us down the driveway with. And by age 4 and 5, we were actually on the BMX track, and we started BMX racing at a pretty early age there. You got it? Cool. So my love of bikes really started before I was really even in school. So this is something that my whole life, my whole existence on this earth, I've had 2 wheels around me. And the extreme end of 2 wheels too, because BMX racing kind of isn't for the faint of heart either. For those of you who don't know, it's literally like dirt bike racing, except on bicycles. So you're taking your bikes off these massive dirt jumps and catching a lot of air, and a lot of guys get into freestyle, and we'd hit the skate parks and stuff too. So I'd always be pushing my bike and myself kind of to the extreme, even at that little young age, taking it off jumps, just testing the boundaries of what you can and can't do on 2 wheels. And then to kind of expand on that, I got my first mini pocket bike and like mini bikes when we were at age like 12 and 13. It was preteens. Then we started getting into some of that motorized stuff, and same thing right away. We were taking our mini bikes off jumps. We were starting to learn how to wheelie the pocket bikes. Really just wanted to see what we could do on these new bikes of ours. Supposed to meet somebody else over here, I guess. Oh, gas stops, gas stops. These are still OEM plastics on here, right, Billy? Yeah. That's what I thought, bro. That's awesome. That's super rare. You ever walk in somewhere and just stop and stare at your car or bike and just be like, God damn, you look good. Whew. My God. Hello. Yeah, we were meeting up there too. You want to go to that gas station right there, the one in front of the grocery store? Yep, we'll be there. I don't even need like any, to be honest. This thing's like tippity top. Everyone keeps changing the meetups around here. Clutch Up Schemy asks, what stunt cage and subframes do you recommend? Ooh, good question, man. Especially in the stunt game, I think every stunter kind of has their preference or their say in what cage and company is best. For me, always been CSP, Cox Stunt Parts. That's what I run on my Harley, my Grom, my 0304, my 13 Plus. If I'm riding it and I'm stunting it, I have Cox Stunt Parts on it. They make the best cages, they make the best sub cages. That's just what I've always run. That's always been really good with me. Truly the reason that my 0304 has almost 70,000 miles on it now has been run over and is still just perfectly fine. I've pancaked the bike hundreds of times. So if you guys are looking for a cage, a sub cage, whatever, shameless cock stunt parts plug, that's who I've run with for the majority of my stunt riding career. If you guys are interested in any of it, use my promo code Brian636 over there. It helps out. That's that. Clutch Up Schemey. Great question, dude. Great question. Sir Pinalot asks, why don't you strap your gloves up? My OCD goes mad. Well, one of them's strapped right now, one of them's not. Because I don't freaking want to. It doesn't do anything. The gloves ain't coming off. They're quick to take off that way. It's just as quick to take it off like that. I don't fucking know. It's just comfortable. I get some more airflow. I get to promote a little bit more blood circulation to my hands when I'm working the lever. I don't know. I just don't do it. I guess I just do weird things. He doesn't have his strapped either. Look at that. My glove strap, but that's just what I've done over time. I guess I've just gotten used to it. Never really a priority of mine to strap my gloves. I think I didn't even do it when I was racing either. Like with leather gloves, I wouldn't even do it. I just didn't do it. Alright guys, we picked up another couple clowns here. We got CRF 150 now and a couple FZs. So I guess we can take another question. Ronnie Rides asks, what do you do as a job? Ronnie, asking the question that's down in a lot of my comments, man. Obviously, to be able to travel and have as much free time as a lot of stunt riders and motovloggers need, you can't really have exactly a perfect 9 to 5. A guy with the cooler on his lunch break going from his 9 to 5. And I can see how that would be an obvious question because most people our age, you know, a working age male, is either at school or at work. Because on a day like today, it's literally a Wednesday at like, 2 in the afternoon. So to put this really simply and blankly, Ronnie, I have been writing and making videos for a living for almost 5 years now. Well, holy crap, look at that pit bull. I've been doing that full-time for about 4.5 years now. So I really have about 4 or 5 major ways that I generate revenue riding for everyone who's curious or really wants to know. The first and probably the most obvious is YouTube. YouTube pays on ad revenue for videos that aren't demonetized. That's pretty basic. The second is Patreon, which is a page that basically shows all my behind the scenes stuff. I do early release videos there. I do a lot of giveaways there. This month I'm giving away a Bell Race Star helmet. And yeah, it's really just the way that people like you watching this video can help support my riding and my traveling on videos, especially that YouTube doesn't, because I would probably be broke if I was just doing that. The third way is our clothing company. We run a clothing brand called Misguided Co. We do t-shirts, hoodies, windbreakers, gloves, fanny packs, beanies, you name it, we do it. And the link to my clothing is down in the description as well. The fourth, and another probably really obvious one, would be stunt shows. We do stunt shows quite a bit here in Chicago, in the Milwaukee area, for Harley Davidsons. We do stunt shows for private companies on the sport bike, any type of photo shoot. I've done music videos, all that type of stuff. And then the fifth, and just as important one, is brand deals. So I guess this would be a good time to plug in Manscaped. All right, guys, since we are on the topic of promo ads, I want to welcome our sponsor of today's video, the infamous, the best sponsor ever, Manscaped. As you guys know, I've been working with Manscaped for a long time, and this time they've given me a promo code for not only just 20% off, but also free international shipping and 2 free gifts when you use my promo code Brian636. I want to show you guys the performance package really quick. First off, we have the best portable electric razor on the market, the Lawnmower 4.0. It's got this amazing plastic blade here to make sure you don't nick any of your sensitive areas, and it's waterproof, so I love using it in the shower. Let's start off the new year with a couple less hairy stunt riders out in the pack. It also comes with the Crop Preserver and the Crop Reviver to make sure your balls are not stinking after a long day of riding. 2022 is going to be a long one. It's going to be a hot one. There's going to be plenty of rides. I don't want to be smelling y'all out there. And last but not least, we have the Weed Whacker to make sure that your hair up in your nose is not touching your helmet you're so long. So don't wait. Go to manscaped.com right now. Use my promo code Brian636. It helps out me. It helps out them. They've been supporting this channel for a really long time. I really want to show them my appreciation during the holiday season, the New Year's season. Plus, you guys get 2 free gifts, free international shipping, and 20% off the whole order. Let's get back to this video. I love doing these Q&As with y'all. Let's do it. Oh, we got the Institute for Nonviolence out here. Everyone in the yellow is Institute for Nonviolence. doing a clothing drive. These brands will offer me as a YouTuber or Instagram influencer money to promote a product that I truly believe in. I turn down a lot of brand deals and products because I don't feel like some of them would be the best fit for this channel. Like 10 times out of 10, I'm going to turn down your weird cryptocurrency scam and pump and dump that some people got going on. I know there's some YouTubers that will promote crap like that, and you can do that with them, but I'm just not going to do that with this channel. I don't believe in scamming my subscribers like that. What a great question, Ronnie. Definitely not your ordinary job, but I love doing it. Megler, I know I'm mispronouncing that name, I'm sorry man. At stunt rides, do people pay back the person pumping them gas later? Example, 4+ sharing a pump. That I can honestly say is pretty unique to stunt riding, at least in my experience. When it comes to the stock bike riders, speed camera, when it comes to the stock bike riders, everyone would always pretty much fill up their own pumps. When I was out in Cali or here in Chicago, everyone would fill up their own bikes and hang up the pump right after it. Now stunt rides, you do see 4, 5, 6, 10 people at a pump, and sometimes the guy that's on the pump or has his card on the pump wants cash, but 9 times out of 10 they're going to turn down any cash. It is kind of a trust system that is unique to this community. It means like, I got you on the next one, or when we're at the after party, I got that guy a drink. I'm just looking out for my brother. It's just another sense of bonding that is really important here in the stunt community, and another great reason that you should definitely focus on the friends and relationships that you build while doing this. Well, earlier this video, you saw me put some gas in my bike off the Harley from Billy's pump. Skeety's got to have his jacket, his bike, his wheels, everything matching. Everything nice and matched. I like it. It's one of the guys that's come up this year. Ooh, nice. I like that. That's pretty cool. Just learned how to hit balance point and shit. He's an example that old dogs can learn new tricks. How old are you? 35? 45. Okay. 45. Holy shit. So yeah, most of the time when you see younger riders or guys that are just learning how to do stunt riding, they're younger guys. They're 18, 19. So I think it's really cool that he's 45 and has picked up a new love of riding like that. That's really cool. Definitely has its pros to learning at a young age, as your body recovers a lot faster. Never too late to start your passion, people. Never too late. So back to the question there. Most of the time, you're always going to get turned down as far as giving somebody cash for the pump, unless there is literally a bunch of people on it. It's like a $60, $70 tab, but most of the time it is just understood within this community like you got your brother, you know? And you know what? If you feel like it's your turn to probably swipe your card on the pump and fill up your guys' bikes, then it's probably your turn. If there's even the slightest doubt that it might be, then it's probably your turn. Really do appreciate that part of this community. It's sick. We look out for each other a lot more than 99% of communities do. Like, you have that 1 or 2 really close friends outside of riding that money just isn't a thing with, you know? Like, you got the whole bar tab, or you got the whole dinner or whatever, and whatever, I'm not even worried about it. Like, money is not a thing between me and you. That's kind of how it is with a large scale of the stunt riders, especially the ones that are all from the same city. Sometimes it's a pain looking up with all these dudes. All right, when we're waiting for these last guys before I get out of here, I'm going to take like one more question. Andy T0511 asks, when will Mini Monday come back? Probably when it's above freezing after 6 p.m., my guy. It's really cold here in Chicago right now. Today is a really odd day. It's 60 degrees out. But even today, after 6, it's still going to get down to like 40, 45. And most guys outside of, you know, the handful work 9 to 5 still. So they can't get out during the middle of the day in the winter when it is warm out. And they got to wait till it's pitch dark and freezing out. So most of the time, guys just don't have the desire to go out when it's that cold and go 20 miles an hour on mini bikes with a bunch of other grown men in freezing condition. Everyone here who needs to know how Mini Monday works or how it operates and stuff like that, they already know. Guys, and the last question I'm going to take on today's vlog is from no other than Bomani J. Is Chicago still street capital? Didn't make the seat time edit. Good question, man. I mean, over the past couple years, if you're in the stunt scene, there has been quite a few people saying that Chicago is in fact the street capital. And on a day like today, I would have to agree, man. I think that's still true. Because I don't think there is too many other cities that, especially on a weekday, can get packs together like this and just go out. And our weekends and our weekly rides in the summer and shit, like, we just have that many rides and riders active in this city. I mean, guys that ride every day for 3 to 4 hours a day, not just a stunt rider or two lives here. Like, there is actively a pack, especially in the spring and summertime. I would say 90 to 95% of the time, if you want to be in a pack of riders, you will be in a pack of riders. There's just that many guys out. You know, in the winter time, of course, I think Florida takes that title. I really do, just because they're able to ride more. Chicago, it does get so damn cold here in the winter that it's not really something that you can do every day. But I would probably say Florida probably takes that. During the winter, maybe Broward, Miami, Orlando boys, they ride quite a bit. We go down there quite a bit to the winter. But as far as city with the best group of riders and guys that take care of each other, and I know I am extremely biased, but you're the one who asked the question, I think Chicago still has it, man. I think we still are the street capital. I still think we have probably the best group of guys that look out for each other, with a wide variety of talents, from straight line guys to technical guys to a really close-knit group of stoppy guys that all fucking pushed each other and brought home a bunch of them stoppy school stickers that all push each other and challenge each other. So you got everything here. You got junior stunters, you got seasoned guys, you got guys that are literally living and breathing stunt riding. My dude Hood Stunts over here on this FZ kills it, man. So many FZs. My guy's got all the winter essentials on here. He's got the windbreaker, the fanny pack, you name it. All color match too. Yeah, guys, with that being said, I had an absolute blast answering your questions as always. You guys always come up with some good questions. Maybe I'll start dropping in a couple bloopers, because there was a couple random ass ones that are just funny, or questions that are like kind of make my blood boil because I've answered it so many times or something like that. I'm like, God, man, just go back and watch a video or two. People in there honestly asking, can you make a how to wheelie video? I do appreciate all you. I appreciate God for giving us some nice weather here in Chicago in the middle of the winter. That's always really appreciated. If you are new over here on the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. My subscribers are everything. Like I said, my guy's going crazy. Put him up, put him up. My subscribers are everything to me. As you heard earlier in the video, I have been doing YouTube and stuff like this full time, so it really does mean a lot to me. It means a lot to my family. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Chicago, respect life. Your least favorite motovlogger, Brian636, signing out. Peace.